How do I tell this story in just a few minutes? I guess it's a love story, just not a traditional one. Anyone who knew Mark Rogers knew the passion and energy he lived with. He lived with so much pure joy. He was unlike any human I've ever known, and our friendship was equally rare. He had a tattoo on his arm reminding him to embrace death and live for today. Most people didn't see the serious side of him. Most people only knew the overgrown child version he let them see.
No, Dad, you have to lean back.
I am.
No, lean back. Dad, lean back. Mark, lean back. No, y'all hold on like this.
And Dylan's dad in the background going, no, no.
We had it.
I've always been the vulnerable one. I just didn't see my blind spots. Mark, on the other hand, saw every single one of his flaws, and he relentlessly fought to overcome them. That's why he was obsessed with physical and mental health. The closer we grew, our families became inseparable. Jen was my best friend, and Mark was Talon's, and all of us would credit each other as saving the other marriage by constantly affirming and fighting for one another. Our kids would also become brothers and sisters. We vacationed together, we went to church together, we played, we sang, we cooked, we laughed. We loved sports and books and scary movies and comedies and anything outdoors. We became family. It was a rare friendship, and we know that's especially rare amongst men. A big part of that was the ability to be open and honest with each other. Mark would point out my flaws in the only way he knew how, and that was to make fun of them. And since he didn't like to talk about his, that's exactly what I did. We spent so much time together, there was no hiding anything. We knew each other. Unfortunately, March 13th, 2021 is a day I'll never forget in every single detail. Mark was taken from us in a car crash, and I'll never forget sitting bedside in the hospital with his kids for the next few weeks. I realize now that grief is just a part of me. But I'll never forget the most amazing man he was, and I'll never forget the friendship he and I had together. I will forever honor his legacy by sharing his story and sharing details of our friendship. It's because of this that I hope to encourage everyone to find someone you can be vulnerable with. Like I said, this is a love story, just a love story amongst friends. It's because of Mark that I know the agape love that Jesus modeled. And it's because of Mark that I built this business and named it in his honor. And it's because of this story that I really want to help people who have experienced trauma and loss. This is our story. Simply Human Advisors.